Hello. It's Power Coach Alicia here, and your source of fun, funny, exciting, entertaining, and educational coaching. And this is part 2 of my training for you. And in this training, we are talking about your sales plan, actually my sales plan, and how you can create your own sales plan in your Epiphany business. So with that, let's just jump in and get started. But if you have not listened to part 1 of this, where I'm talking to you all about your Epiphany launch plan, the mistakes I made, what I would do different, and how to really launch without killing yourself, stressing yourself out, you need to go back and watch that video, okay? So once you get to the end of your launch plan, I told you you're at Sunday, you're talking all about the new product, right? That's releasing on Monday, getting them hyped up for that, educating them on that, just having a good old time, right? So this is what I do. Okay, so this is truth be told, and there will be a part of this, let me get a little bit more comfortable. There will be a part of this that will have to be another video because it's a longer training and it's a leg of what we're talking about and part of how I sell. But I'm going to talk to you about my schedule now at the time that I'm recording this video, so you know what my schedule is and how I work it around my life. But before I tell you what my sales plan is and how I run my week, I want to talk to you a little bit about my heart and where I stand. I am a workaholic. I love money. I'm a Taurus. I love nice things, fast cars, just like the creme de la creme, top of the line. That is my personality. I'm very materialistic, but not in like that negative way that I am egotistical about it, or, not in a negative materialistic way. Just like that's who I am. Okay. No judgment. I just wanted to share that. So with that and knowing that about myself, and with that and knowing about sacrifices I've made in the past, I wanted to make sure that when I started my Epiphany business, that it was not going to be something else that I could absorb time into and lose my life, lose myself, lose my connection with myself, my husband, and my kids, and that I wasn't sacrificing the precious time of them being just living with me for, I have a 9 and a 12-year-old, so I'm thinking, 6 years with one, almost 5, right? 9 years with the other, almost 8. I did not want to be sacrificing the precious time that I have left with them before they're out of the house and living their own life, right? Because when I built my coaching company, I didn't see my kids. I worked my freaking ass off. I worked very hard to create a foundation for them and income for them and us and a roof over their head and money, and just taking care of my husband who had come back from war and PTSD and all the things, that there was a huge sacrifice that I had to make to take care of my family. And it was, I used to say it wasn't something that I signed up for, but I now know that I did sign up for it. And so I just wanted to make sure that in starting my Epiphany business that it didn't do that, because now it's not necessary for me to have a business that I'm sacrificing greatly for. Now I don't need to put everybody and everything else on hold to build my empire. And, thinking back, I don't know that I really needed to do that then, but in my heart and soul, that was the only way I could do it, was jump into it full force and build something amazing. And I have with my direct sales coaching company. And I already am with my Epiphany business. There's so much fab saucery with this company that I love so much. So when I made my sales plan, it was from the place of, I will build this. I will sell $20,000 plus a month. I will reach the highest level of leadership, and I will do it all without sacrificing my sanity, quality time with myself, my partner, or my kids. That's it. Those are my values in building my Epiphany business and building Team Empire. It's so important to me. Okay. So I shared this on the last video, but I gotta share it again. Team Empire is my team. Team Empire is the team that I am building right now, and I am taking direct recruits right now. I'm welcoming you with open arms to join my team and change your life and to build your own empire so you can live the life you love and build your profit-filled empire unapologetically authentic. Now, Empire is actually an acronym, and it stands for Extraordinary $1,000,000 Mamas on a Path to Inspire Women to realize their inner and, women to realize their internal and external beauty. One more time. Team Empire stands for Extraordinary $1,000,000 Mamas on a Path to Inspire Women to realize their internal and external beauty. Okay? So if you feel like you're extraordinary, if you would love to lead a $1,000,000 team or to do $1,000,000 in sales or just to be able to live the quote unquote $1,000,000 lifestyle, anything like that, and you feel called to inspire women, right? And you really want to inspire them to realize their internal and external beauty, then Team Empire is for you. And for the month of November, you can sign up and join my team for $99. After that, it's $199 to enroll. It's worth every single penny. And me, I've been in the direct sales industry for 12 years. I have been a part of about 6 different companies. I've really only built 2 big direct sales businesses, ones that I really felt connected to, and then this one will be my 3rd. But I have coached thousands and thousands of direct sellers to greatness. I know what it takes to get somebody to really step into their power and build a life and business they love, and I would love to help lead you to do that. So you can shoot me a message on Facebook, m.me/powercoachalicia, or you can join my Facebook group, bestiesboutiquestyle.com, and tag me and just say, hey, I want more information about doing what you do, whatever. Just get a hold of me and we're going to make it happen. To spell my name, though, on Facebook, to even add me as a friend or shoot me a message, is ALISHIA. Again, that's ALISHIA. WILLARDSON. WILLARDSON. And that's a WI. Probably sound like I said Y, but that's Alicia Willardson. m.me/Alicia Willardson. So all of that, even the recruiting talk, even joining my team talk, is very important to set the foundation of my sales plan. Because you have to know that this is the other part that's really important. Then we'll get into my sales plan. My sales plan is the shortest part of this. The heart is so freaking important that you have got to fill it. You have to know your non-negotiables. You have to know what is most important to you that this business is going to give you. You do not want your business to suck the life out of you on your path to get there, because you will never make it. You're never going to make it if the life is being sucked out of you as you build it. And if you do make it, you will show up empty and be crying. It will not be good. Trust me, I've been there, and it's just not worth it. I've been there twice now. Thought I would have learned the first time, but I didn't. So, my sales plan starts on Sunday. Sunday, I have a group, an exclusive, badass group of people. It's called Club Besties. I'll do another video on how I run my Club Besties and how it all works, but on Sundays, Club Besties gets the opportunity to order, to get their pre-order in for the styles that are launching on Monday. So what happens is Club Besties gives me their orders, and I put them at the top of my invoicing sheet. So they're going to be who I invoice first. Okay? And so on Sundays, I'm hanging out with them. I'm talking to them. I'm messaging them. I'm tagging them. I'm posting stuff. Sometimes I go live in the Club Besties group. Generally, I do. But if I don't feel up to it, then I just don't. I'm not going to force myself to do something that I'm not feeling connected to. But generally, I'll go live. I'll talk about the style being released, how it fits, my suggestions on it, and then all that stuff. And then they put in their pre-orders, okay? Then on Monday, I had originally scheduled collages and pictures of me and pictures of other people in the styles that are being released that night and all of that. But it took a chunk of time on Sundays, and I didn't like the fact that the Facebook algorithm wasn't really showing them the posts, and it just felt disconnected from me and from everybody. So I changed the way that I did that, but I'm going to put a push pin on Mondays, go back to Sundays. So Sundays, I also do my photo shoot of the items being released on Monday. So I'll do the photo shoot and the different prints that I got and all of that and get that all ready so I can be dropping sneak peeks. So I do drop sneak peeks in the main Facebook group, which is Besties Style Boutique. I do drop sneak peeks into the group on Sundays so they can start to get excited. But I also do sneak peeks in Club Besties plus the full blown all the things too. Okay. So then what happens is with that, I will go into Monday, and then I am on Mountain Standard Time, and most of the world, over 50% of the United States is on Eastern. So by the time I get up and get moving a little bit, it is about noon, 12:30 Eastern, and I will do some more pictures of me, pictures of other people. I just kind of start dropping those every 30 minutes to an hour so they can see just more of my photo shoot, right? Sometimes I'll do a whole entire big collage of my photo shoot and post that out, and then single ones that I really loved and post that out. And then right around 3 p.m. Eastern, I will do my albums of what's going to be launching. So I'll do my albums of each of the styles. And then in the albums has all of the information on the styles being released. So each album is for each style, all the style being released, not material, just kidding, just the information. And then a whole bunch of pictures of people wearing the style that is that album, including me. So I put me at the bottom of the pictures and then all different size people before me. And I do that for each style being released. Then at about 5 p.m. Eastern on Mondays, I go live and I do a full-on live styling. This is what it looks like on me. This is the size I bought. This is why I bought it. This is maybe the mistake I made buying that size, or I love that I bought that. Here's how it fits. Here's what I suggest you do. All that happens. And then I turn my camera around and they can start claiming and shopping live. Then once I get off that, generally I will upload all the prints to the album and then each of the albums, and they can start shopping that way. But once I upload the prints to the albums, I'm also bumping them, which means I'm commenting on different of my favorite prints and bumping them to the top of the group, and then it gets conversation going and things take off from there. When I upload the prints to the albums, I usually remove all the pictures of everybody else, leave the pictures of me, and then you have all the prints after that. It's just something that I do. My girlfriend does it a little bit different. So now that I've started, I have like my little different ways that I do things, but that's the way that I do it. And I just really like that I do it that way. And some launches go amaze balls and other launches suck ass. I always say stay the course in consistency and just let go of the outcome, because even if you do everything right and your sales suck this time, doesn't mean that next time when you follow all of that, they're gonna suck again. Generally, if your sales suck and you've done the things that you have laid out to do that you always do, it's because the style just didn't connect with them. They didn't like it, they didn't want it, or they weren't paying attention, or they got bit. I mean, there's like a million freaking reasons. So you don't change your course just because one or two times it doesn't work out. I always say what you do for your business today affects it 90 days from now. So the more consistent you can stay now is going to get you the best results 90 days from now. So like, if you do it a week right now, and then you change it next week, and then you change it the next week, you change it next week, every single time you change it, your 90 days starts over. So I just wanted to put that out there. So the posts are up. We've bumped the photos. That's all going down, right? Then at 8 p.m. Eastern, I go in, I start invoicing, because I'm filling out my invoicing sheet with their name, the item number, the size, and the name of the style. So I have all of that on my sheet, their email if I need it to invoice them. And I just use Google Sheets and I just set it up that way. Okay. It's no big deal. Nothing crazy saucery. I can even show you what it looks like right now. And I will show you my template sheet so that you can see that without anybody's information hanging out on YouTube. Okay. So let me move this here. and then turn it around. So, oh, I can't turn it around. So I'll have to do it this way because I recorded this not on live. Okay, so you see that? You've got the date. So here's going to be the person's name. This is the item number. This is the name of the item. This is the size they want and their email. I have it all color coded. Then you can see gray is invoiced, green is paid, white is shipped. Now, I do leggings through a different company, so I turn it red when it's ordered from the other company because Piffany doesn't do a lot of leggings or hardly any, so I do leggings as well, and so I can see, okay, I still follow the same thing for the leggings, but when it's ordered from the company I get the leggings from, I turn it red. So this is my sheet. I have a sheet like this generally for every day, except I have a sheet for the whole weekend. So that's the other thing. On the weekends, I don't do daily sheets. I just do quote unquote a weekend sheet because that's all that really matters. So nothing too crazy, but that's what I put everything on. I'm good to go. I'm ready to invoice. I invoice everybody starting at 8. I get through all the invoices. Then I might go through and bump some more of the photos up, invoice some more people, answer some more questions. Then I'll go live and say, hey, you guys, there's still so much available. This is what's left. This is what's sold out. Then I'll invoice some more. Then I'm going to do side-by-sides. Maybe somebody wearing this print and then show, hey, this print's available, right? And just start to pull things together. I might be doing style boards, which is like this shirt would be on the style board and some Manhattan Slim Slacks and then a scarf you can wear it with, the boots you can wear it with, the purse and the bling, right? So then, you know, that's something else. And generally, the way that it works, because we're on such an awesome larger team, you can pull those style boards that somebody else made. You don't even have to make the style boards. You don't even have to spend that time. Being part of Team Empire means that you can build a business without doing all the work. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. You have the support you need when you need it. I coach you and push you to greatness for what you need, not what you want. I don't care if you're mad at me, if you're living the life you love. I don't care if I made you do something that was outside of your comfort zone, if it took you to that next level, you know? So anyways, that's Monday night. I usually leave the launch style up for a couple of days. I let it just chill there as I'm doing other things because people will, I don't know, way algorithms work, people's lives work, whatever, it'll kick back up and be like in their news feed and then they'll comment on. So I just like to leave it up for a couple days. Sometimes I leave it up for the whole week. It just depends on my mood. And if a lot sold out, I'll pull it down on Tuesday and re-upload it. It re-notifies everybody, then re-bump everything again. Just gives you another opportunity to sell. Okay. But then on Tuesday, I do TRT, which is Total Request Tuesday. A lot of people don't understand how it works because with Piffany, you don't carry inventory. So it's not like I'm like, okay, what size and style do you want to see? And they're like, you know, whatever. I want to see extra large Williamsburgs, which is the shirt I'm wearing right now. They're like, oh, I want to see extra large Williamsburgs. And so I'm not going over to a rack and pulling all my extra large Williamsburg and showing them all of them. I am literally turning the camera around in the Piffany back office and saying, here's all the Williamsburg and all the sizes that are available. Just drop the item number and the size you want in the comments, right? So I'm doing it that way. Then when I get off the live, I go and upload all the styles that were requested into each of the albums. So I'll upload them all into each of the albums and then I'll bump photos and then they'll shop that way, right? Wednesdays tends to be a lull day for Piffany work, and I focus more on my coaching company because Tuesdays I also have one-on-one coaching with clients. So it's a balance. I'm coaching my clients one-on-one for my coaching company, and then I'm doing TRT, and then maybe I'm refreshing the albums for what launched on Monday. And that's like my entire day. It's all the way full. I'm busy as hell. Then Wednesday I focus on back-end work for my coaching company because there's a lot that I do there, and I run it primarily by myself, so I want to make sure that nothing falls through the cracks there, so I don't do a lot. I can't remember what was on my schedule for Wednesdays originally. Oh, that's what's on my schedule for Wednesdays. I have my calendar over there. You see me going. Wednesdays is actually when the sample release happens from the company. That's when it's open for whatever styles are going to be released 12 days from that day. that we can buy them as stylists, and that's when I open it up for my club besties to get their samples. So Wednesdays are full of back-end work for my coaching company and buying my samples and my club bestie samples that they want. So getting all that taken care of, that takes up my whole entire day. Then Thursday is my style club. So there will be a separate video on the style club as well. So at this point in time, I have promised you a separate video on launching your business with a Facebook group from scratch, converting your current Facebook group, and launching your Epiphany business. I've also promised you a video on Club Besties, how I run it and how it all works from A to Z. And now another video on the Style Club, how I run it A to Z. So Thursdays is Style Club, and that is where I'm actually curating personal styling outfits for people. They fill out a style sheet, and then I put together super cute outfits on a style board, and then I message them to them. And obviously they're in their size, so they just tell me what they want, what outfits they want that I've made. And then I also do a secondary sell in the group, which are called Fabulous. That is something that I named them. It's something I made up. A lot of stylists call them style boards. They call them flat lays. They call them wall drops. I call them Fabulous. So I take the exact same outfit style inspiration thing that I message to my style club people. I post it in the group and say, I made this for my girl, Amy Pruder. However, there's lots of other sizes available as well. So just shout out in the comments what size you want, something along those lines. So it gives it like a two-fold, because the way Epiphany works is even though it's available in Amy's sizes, generally it's going to be available in other sizes as well. So it really does work out. That is Thursdays. Most of the day on Thursday. Then Thursday night, I'm gonna pick about 7, maybe 8 styles that I'm gonna put up in the albums, and I'm gonna leave those all weekend long, right? So I'm gonna bump them when I think about them, different prints and stuff like that. I have a girl that she gets some free coaching from me, and one of the things I have her do is bump stuff for me and comment on stuff and help me out just a little bit that way. If I didn't get to refresh the launch album on Tuesday, right, because I got too busy or it didn't really need it, I'll probably refresh those styles, or I will refresh those styles from Monday that launched. I'll refresh them on Thursday nights, right? Then any leggings, I'm going to clean up the leggings album as well. So anything that may be out of stock now, or if new stuff came out, I'm going to re-upload my leggings albums and bump those. And so then what ends up happening is I have a really good weekend worth of sales when I do that. I did not do that, so I've tested it both ways. I did not do that this last weekend, and I didn't have as many sales. I sold a lot of leggings, but that was the only album I posted, really a new album that I posted. So that's why that works so well. But I also did last week, I think it was Wednesday, I did last chance items, and I let those run through Sunday as well. The reason why it wasn't very specific is because I was chilling out. It was Halloween. There was a lot going on. I wanted to spend time with my family. I was behind on some coaching stuff. So it wasn't as specific as what I had planned. I didn't do Style Club because I just barely launched it. So I launched it, but I didn't do it. So I did sell pretty freaking well. And I didn't say this on the last video, but it's perfect time for me to say it now, is that, in 2 weeks, not launching the way that I would recommend, right? Because I told you the way you should launch. I did almost $4,000 in sales. My goal was to do 10, and 4,000 is a far cry from 10. But remember I said you go through the process and you let go of the outcome. I had to train myself that way because I used to get so hung up on the outcome that I would get stressed out and cry because it didn't go my way. I suck at this, and all the bullshit and self-sabotaging stuff that nobody has time for. And so I had to train myself, or even if I didn't cry, it would just be so pissed and so stressed that would cause me to go into workaholic mode and overwork and do all this shit that didn't need to be done. And so therefore I decided, follow the process, let go of the outcome. there's a little teeny tiny post-it or little post-it note I used to have on my desk that said, let go of the outcome and your income will increase. And I just totally live by that. And I have elaborated on that being just follow the process and let go of the outcome. Follow the process, let go of the outcome. Follow the process, let go of the outcome. Write that the hell down. You need to know that. Follow the process, let go of the outcome. So with that, I did most of the $4,000 in just a few days. And that was just crazy. I think I did 2,000 or 2,500 in like 3 or 4 days because that was launch day. Following what I just told you, I had albums up for a weekend and I had open Club Besties. I did Total Request Tuesday. So in all of that time, and then I did The Last Chance and put that up. And so in that time, I sold a lot of stuff because I had this intentional process, which is what I'm telling you about now. And so on the weekends, I'm taking the time off, mostly off. I don't mind jumping online and bumping some stuff, but if I got busy all day long, like Friday, I was busy mostly all day. I worked for a couple of hours, but I got my eyelashes done. I got a pedicure, went on girls' night, right? So I worked for 2 hours. Saturday, I don't know why my dogs are barking. I apologize, but welcome to the real world of Power Coach Alicia. Then Saturday was like a full-on day of, I relaxed a lot, and then family came over, and then we played rock band, so I didn't work hardly at all on Saturday. Maybe like 1 hour. I don't think I worked at all. But then Sunday was like my makeup day, plus I had my photo shoot, plus I was doing pre-orders for launch today because the time I recorded this is Monday. And so I had a lot going on a Sunday. I worked for about 5 hours. Then we had our family dinner, but it still flowed so freaking well. And I was able to catch up on everything that I need to and then show up today, kick major ass with you guys. So I'm telling you all of this to say this. That's my sales plan. Sunday is pre-order Club Besties, photo shoot, sneak peeks, right? Monday, continuing to drop those photo shoot photos, indoctrinate people into the styles, and get them ready for the launch. Then at 5 p.m. Eastern, I go live. It's full styling. It's how they fit. It's how I suggest you shop the styles and sizes and all of that. And then you can shop right there live with me, or you can go shop the albums, right? Then on Tuesdays, it's Total Request Tuesdays. Wednesdays, samples go out, so Club Besties is getting able to order their samples. I'm so excited because I'm looking at the samples and I'm so, ready for that to come. And then Thursdays is Style Club as well as Fabulous, refreshing whatever launched on Monday with the sizes and prints that are available now, plus uploading another 7 styles or 6 styles or whatever it ends up being for a total of 8 or 10 styles of what's going to be up for the weekend. I'm bumping all those throughout the weekend. I'm selling stuff all weekend long. I spend my weekends just invoicing and bumping stuff in between living life, and then it all starts over again. That's the beautifulness of it all. So with that is how I run my business. My goal is $20,000 a month. Of course, as things go and as it evolves, I will more than likely be editing my sales plan. That's the truth in all of this. My sales plan's probably not going to stay this way, but for right now, it works out great. And maybe it will stay this way. And whatever I sell per month, with it being this way, may just be it. I don't know with this plan if I'm going to sell 20 G's a month. Maybe I will if I bring new people into the group. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But this works perfectly with my life right now. This feels good for me right now. And that is what's number one. That's what matters, is that I don't feel like I'm sacrificing my sanity or quality time with myself, my partner, and my kids. So as long as I don't feel that way and I'm running a sales process and I'm keeping up with things for my coaching company and myself, I feel like I've won. If you have any questions, you can shoot me a message, m.me/Alicia Willardson. Make sure you subscribe and click the bell so you get notifications for when a new video goes live. I do have those 4 videos, I'm pretty sure, that I told you that I'm going to do. Remember how to launch your Epiphany business from scratch in a group, starting a group, how to convert a group, Club Besties, and Style Club. Boom, I still remember. I'm going to write them down. They'll go on the list. I don't know when they'll come out, but they will come out. And be sure to join my group, bestiesboutiquestyle.com, to shop or whatevs, maybe just to get an idea of how somebody like me runs a group like this and connects with people and builds those relationships. I'm so grateful that you took the time to watch this 2-part series. Please give it a thumbs up. Shout out to me in the comments if you love this. I would love to know the #1 takeaway that you had from these 2 videos, this series, why you've watched the videos. If you watch any of my other videos, what's your #1 takeaway? What's something you learned? What's something you love? You know, and if you have any questions, you can shout those out in the comments as well. Okay, I think that's all I got for you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.